Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just recently watched called Bonejangles. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So Bonejangles is not rated, it has a 1 hour and 18-minute runtime, and is a horror comedy from Wild Eye Releasing. Now, I know it's listed as a horror comedy, but I would definitely call this movie more of a parody, and one that I enjoyed. So this movie kind of just parodies the supernatural horror slasher genre, and I would say mainly it parodies the Jason Voorhees character. Although the character isn't reminding me of Jason Voorhees, they just seem to do a lot of things. Like at one point he has machetes, you know, they say, oh, he was burned and stabbed and put in toxic sludge or whatever. You know, it just felt like a lot of things parodied things that happened to the Jason Voorhees character. Although at one point, for some reason, they do parody Ash from The Evil Dead out of nowhere. It was really weird. In the same lines as these supernatural killer movies, even though they don't all start out that way, you know, Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, you know, these kinds of characters. The character in this, Bonejangles, was similar to that. And the difference, though, that I found kind of funny and a little bit different is in a lot of those movies, you know, most of the characters don't believe in the supernatural, even though obviously they're possible because they do happen. The characters don't believe in it. In this movie, all the characters believe in the supernatural as fact, which kind of puts a really interesting twist on it. You hear on the radio, you know, it's like a news on the radio, and they're like, oh, Bonejangles at large, and he can't be taken out by conventional weapons. And then when the cops are getting ready to go capture him, you know, they're like, oh, conventional weapons are useless, don't even use your guns. You know, he's been stabbed and shot and set on fire. The only thing that really seems to work is electricity. So just for no reason whatsoever, electricity is his weakness. And so basically they have to transport, they end up capturing him, and they have to transport him to an insane asylum, kind of like Michael Myers. Okay, so along the way they stop in this town, which happens to be one of the cops' hometown, and of course there's more supernatural things happening there, and they need they need Bonejangles to defeat this other supernatural character. And so I don't know, I thought this movie was fun. It was a little silly, and like I said, just really interesting because the characters believed in all these supernatural things. Nobody questions it. Nobody's like, oh, that's not what's going on, you know. And so I found it to be fun. Some of the acting, though, left a bit to be desired, and some left a lot to be desired. There were a couple characters that I didn't care for so much, but I think overall this was a really well done movie that I enjoyed, and kind of right up my alley for the sense of humor. I didn't find this movie to be hilarious, but there were some things that I just thought were kind of interesting and, you know, different than what I'm used to. So for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a fun movie, and it's actually in Walmarts right now when I'm recording this. I saw it at several Walmarts the other day. It can also be purchased on Amazon. I will leave an affiliate link in the description. Remember, if you guys did enjoy the video, to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already subscribed for more videos, check out suggested videos. Check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com. And I'll see you guys next time.